Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sutra-76. The secret of Alāta Chakra. The 7 chakras are familiar to us. Are we aware of Alāta Chakra? Tejasa Suryadeepader Rakasho Shableekrite Drishtir Niveshaya Tatraiva Swatmarupam Prakashate. Fix your gaze on the space filled with dappled light from the sun or a lamp. In that moment, your essential nature is realized. Have you noticed the sunlight passing through the leaves on the trees or in between the trees in a forest? The sunlight creates various patterns of light and shadow on the forest floor. It looks visually beautiful as the sunlight filters through the canopy of trees in the forest. It resembles a mosaic of light and shadow on the surface below. This is dappled light. Another example of dappled light is when the sunlight passes through the window shades in your home and creates different patterns. The interplay of light and shade creates a dynamic effect. The light patterns on the forest floor shift and move as the wind moves the leaves in the tree. The effect of the light and the shadow patterns on the floor is dynamic and keeps changing. Dappled light can even be just as dramatic as sunrise and sunset. The light under the water can also look dappled because of the refraction of the light as it passes through the water. This can result in beautiful patterns on the water floor. This is dappled light. This sutra says, during such moments, let your eyes be fixed on the dappled light. The source of the dappled light can either be the sunlight or a lamp or any other light source. It does not matter. Let your eyes be fixed on the dappled light. The dappled light are the different patterns that appear as light and shadow on the floor as the light passes through the filter of a canopy of trees or a window shade. These are examples. The light is scattered and spread out. The effect of the light and shadow patterns on the floor is dynamic and keeps changing as the wind sways the trees. Let your eyes be fixed on the dappled light. In that moment, your essential nature is realized. What is our essential nature? Our essential nature is illumination. This is pure awareness. This illumination is not another physical light. This is pure awareness that illumines everything else. This is Swayam Jyotihi. This awareness illumines all experiences. All our experiences come and go in the light of awareness. This sutra says, during such moments, let your eyes be fixed on the dappled light. Suryadeepader Tejasa. The rays of the sun or a lamp or any other light source. Surya is also known as Tejasa Madisha, the lord of the luminaries. Akashe Shableekrite. The space is filled with dappled light. This dappled light is a variety of forms and shades. Let the eyes be fixed on the dappled light. Drishtir Niveshaya. In that moment, your essential nature is realized. Swatmarupam Prakashate. Tejasa Suryadeepader Akasho Shableekrite. Drishtir Niveshaya Tatraiva Swatmarupam Prakashate. This sutra says, let your eyes be fixed on the dappled light. Your true nature will unfold as the illuminator, the Swayam Jyotihi. Let us inquire further into the nature of the dappled light. The different patterns that appear as light and shadow on the floor as the light passes through the filter of a canopy of trees or a window shade is dapple light. Is the dapple light true, or is it just an illusion? Illusion means it does not exist but looks as though it exists, like a mirage in the desert. In that moment, the appearance seems true. But when you inquire into the nature, it disappears because it does not exist. The mirage in the desert disappears when you know its nature. Have you noticed the Alāta chakra? Alāta is a lighted torch. When you rotate, it appears as a circle of fire, even though the circle of fire does not exist. During Deepavali, you will notice children playing with sparklers. They will rotate the sparklers and create a visually striking circle of fire effect. Not only a circle, they will create different patterns of fire, rotating and playing with the sparklers. The different patterns will resemble a square, a spiral, a semicircle, a cat, a dog, and so on. This is Alāta chakra. This is the illusion of a circle by revolving the fire torch. You may try this yourself. Take a wooden stick. Light its tip with a fire. When the tip is glowing with light, move the wooden stick round and round in a circle. You will see the illusion of a circle. Move the wooden stick in ways to create various kinds of illusion. A square, a cat, a semicircle, the shape of number 8, a straight line, etc. Enjoy the illusion. Now, stop for a moment. The illusion will disappear. When you stop, the wooden stick is unmoving. This is called Raju when it is unmoving. When it is moving, it is called Vakradika Bhasam. Abhasam means the illusory appearance. The appearance is not the reality. The awareness, the consciousness, is like the lighted wooden stick. The awareness seems as though it is moving like the lighted wooden stick. This is creating an illusion of names and forms. We see the names and forms as our world. The names and forms we witness in the world are mere illusions. The awareness itself is unmoving. It is changeless. The unmoving awareness, why does it seem like moving like the lighted wooden stick? The moving awareness is the illusion of the mind. The mind is the creation of Maya. The lighted wooden stick highlights how our mind can mistake the different forms and shapes as the reality. Similarly, the names and forms in the world are continuously changing and moving. The names and forms do not exist. The mind creates an illusion that the world is a reality. The awareness alone is the reality. It is unmoving. It is unchanging. The lighted wooden stick in motion creates different shapes like squares, circles, etc. From where do the shapes appear? When the lighted wooden stick is not in motion, the shapes disappear. Where do they disappear? Are we correct in asking these questions? The question of appearance and disappearance should not arise at all, because the shapes themselves are mere illusions. They don't exist at all, isn't it? Appearances do not mean they are real. The mirage in the desert is never real. The appearances are the play of the mind. The names and forms we experience in the universe, the circles, the squares, the various shapes, the animals, the humans, the planets, the stars, etc. are mere illusions. They don't exist at all. They are the play of the mind. It is like the illusion created by Alāta Chakra. It appears that the consciousness is moving and creating the forms, creating the names and forms. How can the infinite consciousness, the awareness, move? Infinite can never move. It remains infinite. The pure awareness, when perceived through the mind, creates all the illusions. The world is an illusion. The awareness is free from all the illusions. It is unchanging. It does not have birth nor death. The Shastram says, you are this pure awareness, Tattvamasi. While seeing the sun and the lamp, what is the source of illumination? It is the eye. You cannot see the sun and the lamp without the eyes. What happens when you close your eyes? You still have the intelligence, the buddhi, to know. You will know the presence of sun and the lamp with the buddhi. But what is that which reveals the buddhi, the intelligence? It is my own self, the I. This self, the I, is then the supreme brilliance and the ultimate light. Is it not? This is Swayam Prakashaha. Kim Jyotistava Bhanuma Nahanime Ratrau Pradipadikam Syadevam Ravi Deepadarshana Vidau Kim Jyotira Hyahime Chakshustasya Nimilanadi Samaye Kim Dirdiyo Darshane Kim Tatra Hamato Bhavan Paramakam Jyotis Tadasmi Prabho. These are the verses from Adi Shankara's Ekashloki. I found this very similar to the sutra. This sutra says, the dappled light, the different patterns that appear as light and shadow on the floor, as the light passes through the filter of a canopy of trees or a window shade. Let your eyes be fixed on the dappled light. The source of the dappled light can either be a sunlight or a lamp or any other light source. It does not matter. The sutra says, let your eyes be fixed on the dappled light. You will realize the truth and liberate yourself. This sutra should be very clear to us now. The dappled light, the different patterns we see, how can they be the truth? Where did they come from? Where did they go when the light goes off? The questions themselves are meaningless because they don't exist in the first place. The awareness alone is. The mind is the cause of this illusion. The awareness is unmoving and unchanging. The yogi keeps the awareness burning always. The yogi is always balanced. This is yoga. Let us be the yogis.